Hey everybody, Tyrell Ordain, your cricket rock star, back with another video. This time, I have two CPL match reviews to handle with. If you didn't see Wednesday night's match involving St Lucia Kings and the St Kitts and Nevis Patriots, the visitors got their first 2 points on the board following a convincing 5-wicket victory on the road against the 2024 champions at the Darren Sammy Stadium. The Kings won the toss, opted to bat, but outside of the two solid half centuries from Kamil Pooran and Andrew, their entire batting lineup was total disarray. Kamil Pooran, in just his second T20 match, made 54 of 30 deliveries, and Andrew, who top scored with 58 of 42, put on a decent partnership between the two of them. However, by the time when Jason Holder and Suraj Neltravalkar choked out the rest of the batting lineup and got them out, they ended up restricting the Kings to only 155 for 8 on what was a very good wicket at the Darren Sammy Stadium, and it was always going to be difficult for the Kings to defend that total. When the Patriots came out to chase the runs, the Spice Man, Andre Fletcher, he played a compiled anchor roll knock of 48 runs or 41 deliveries, while Kyle Mayers provided the fireworks with a swashbuckling 32 of 16 deliveries. In the end, the Patriots coasted home with 5 wickets and 14 deliveries remaining. And you know what was interesting though? I was quite surprised to see Fletcher earning the Player of the Match award ahead of Kyle Mayers, who I thought played a more impactful innings than what Fletcher did, because Fletcher ended up anchoring the innings after the dismissal of Mayers. And to be quite honest, Mayers deserved that award because of his aggressive counter-attack play, much better than how Andre Fletcher played. The positives for the Patriots was Fletcher was in the runs, so was Kyle Mayers, and also Jason Holder and Suraj Neltravalkar. Now, at one stage, we all thought that the Kings was aiming at beyond 180, 190, but then by the time when Holder and Neltravalkar got rid of the two well-settled batters and former Sri Lankan skipper Charit Asalanka, and the list goes on, they struggled quite badly. The negative for the St. Lucia Kings was the batting collapse, one, and then two, their bowling attack. I have to be very honest, for the first two games, they were very lucky in the first game thanks to Tikshana and Chase. This time around, their bowling attack was very fragile. Had it wasn't for Tikshana's 2 for 22, they would not have been in the game, at least. But when Tim Seifert and Noor Ahmed arrives for the Kings, they'll be more powerful and solid, unlike in the first two games where there wasn't much fight nor flair from the St. Lucia franchise. Meanwhile, Thursday night's encounter between 7-time finalists, the Guyana Amazon Warriors, and the winless home team, the Jamaica Kingsmen, was without a doubt a complete annihilation, as the home team, the Kingsmen, lost its third consecutive game to start the season, with the Amazon Warriors defeating them by 6 wickets at Sabina Park. Remember, the pitch that was used for that Amazon Warriors Kingsmen game was the same one that saw the 6-hitting run fest just the other night. Now, Ghana Amazon Warriors captain Imran Tahir won the toss and inserted the Kingsmen into bat, and the decision turned out to be a huge spinning masterclass, as 41-year-old Afghanistan all-rounder and former captain Mohammad Nabi, he turned the clock back with a game-changing spell of 4 wickets for 22, ripping through the Kingsmen batting lineup. And the only positives for the Kingsmen was Reza Hendricks, the South African, and former West Indies T20 captain Rothman Powell, offering any real assistance. Hendricks made 40 of 32, while Rothman made 24 of 17. And by the time when they were dismissed, the entire batting order from the top order, or shall I say from the middle order all the way to the lower order, collapsed within a matter of overs, as the Kingsmen were bundled out for a disappointing 117. In reply, Shai Hope made the runs look like a walk in the park. He struck an effortless 56 of 41 deliveries, alongside New Zealand's Glenn Phillips, who made 28 of 17, as the Amazon Warriors coasted to a commanding 6-wicket victory with nearly 6 overs remaining. The positives for the Amazon Warriors was their spin attack, as the 4 spinners, Kyrie Pierre, in his first season with Amazon after spending the last 3 seasons with the Kingsmen, or should I say 4 seasons with the St Lucia Kings, I beg your pardon. Kyrie Pear, Imran Tahir, Mohammad Nabi, and Glenn Phillips, the 4 of them shared 8 wickets between them. And the other positive was Shai Hope's continuing his sublime form with the bat as he notched up yet another half century in the Republic Bank Caribbean Premier League. Very interesting though, Shai Hope has not lost any form all year long and he continues to deliver when any of his teammates needed it. As for the Jamaica Kingsmen, this is the 3rd match in a row since the start of 2026 CPL that their top order and middle order have capitulated, and it was a no-show once again. Shayan Jangir, 1 run. Kisikati, he only made 5. Hassan Khan, only 1 run. And Andre Russell, the man of the moment from the other night, 1 run. They combined 7 runs out of the total of 117. Just imagine that, 4 low scores. And if that wasn't embarrassing enough, this was the same wicket, as I mentioned a little while ago, which saw that absolute run fest the other night. And in this particular game, the Kingsmen completely misread the pitch. They may have lost the toss, and it did turn out to work in Amazon Warriors' favour in the end. And the conditions as well, they misread it altogether, alongside playing reckless shots against the spinners. That's going to do it for this video. Let me know in the comment section below what you think about how the last 2 matches went. And I'd like to kindly request you all to please keep it family friendly, because my pages aren't for those who want to leave the derogatory comments and obscene language. It's not that type of thing. My platforms are basically family friendly. So with that said, that's going to do it. Hope you guys are all well and in very good health. And I'll see you guys next time we get together. Cheers.